Yo, YouTube, what's going on? What's up? Come in, do me a quick rant, get some shit off my chest right quick. Let me kind of lower this down. It's a little too high. What's going on, people? I know nobody is not up in here. Really don't matter. Couple of things. Yeah, I noticed I had got left a comment on my situation that I felt about with Carmelo and the Austin teens. I'm just gonna say their first names. I actually hate saying their names because they're teens. I rather talk about the parents, but I'm just gonna put it out there that I seen a guy, whoever you were, left a message towards with the thing I said about Daniel Penny and that situation that happened in New York. That was on the train, which he choked out the black guy. I'm not, the names and all that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And this individual said that I don't know why I got me looking up. I don't know, because I'm in my other space. If the mic sound bad, my apologies to you guys. I can't even see the chat, but I really don't have that much equipment here. It's just my laptop up in this room. The other room have basically everything over there, but I just want to use. I like to chill up in here. Sometimes watch the game, which I'm doing now. Watching Golden State against Houston, and also my kitchen right there, so I could be cooking, and I could do a quick live. I just got done cooking. That's what kind of took me so long. So I could just come run up in here and say what I got to say, and I go chill on my little balcony out there. So if y'all see me usually doing this usually I'm chilling, but I got to come on here and say a couple of things because a couple of things I saw, or I haven't been going live, and I have to, kind of just get things off my chest. So try to give y'all what's coming up, upcoming lives, because I'm not done. Y'all know me. But yeah, I seen the comment talking about make that make sense that I called Daniel Penny a hero, which that's going to be alive. We're going to talk about that. But I thought that was the dumbest shit that I was seeing because I already explained it. I was in that vet in his position before. The difference was that the people, when I was going to work downtown, I say this a whole lot of times, but I know a lot of people don't follow me. Get a lot of new people these days, which is cool. I guess YouTube finally is expanding us. They're not stopping us like they was doing during the I'm watching this game. That was some bullshit. Green as a fucking character, man. For Golden State. But anyway, I used to talk about that a lot. That kind of made me started to do my own channel. All the bullshit I used to see, the black men, the mentally ill black men on the L and the shit they used to do, but the difference towards with Daniel Penny was other than he was threatening the other passengers, the guy, I forgot his name. I'll look it up. I do that for my life because actually I'm gonna really address that comment. It was fucking stupid. But the guys on that L, the blue line, were threatening me. I was getting threatened. I'm just going home from work. I got my hard hat. I'm chilling most of the times. I got my headphones on. I'm relaxing. I'm minding my business, and they walking up to me. Hey, give me money. I don't have any money. Which most of the time I didn't. Sometimes, usually when I did have a little money, I would give it to the people I saw in the morning when I was going. If I had it, I give it to them in the morning. Because, I usually didn't eat from the food truck because I come from the construction field, so they had the food trucks down there. But even if they did have the food trucks, this is the 20th century. Goddamn it, I could use my card. I could pay with my card. I didn't have to have cash on me. pay your card at the food truck. So I didn't have to have cash on me. Fuck, I'm keeping cash on for me anyway, you know. So if I need a ride or something, Uber and all that shit. So I stopped keeping cash on me. So if I did, it was very little, just in case. And sometimes just to give it to somebody in the morning, because I understood, you know, damn, he probably could get kicked out. He tried. So look at this clown. That shit was that boy so fake, man. Yeah, but I knew he was gonna get a flagrant green. So green remind me of LeBron. LeBron did that same shit. That dude hit him like on the side of the face, but yesterday he was like, "Oh man, what the fuck is wrong with these NBA players, bruh?" And then the other nigga, he got his nails painted black and shit. What's his name? Green. Oh, they both name is Green. This dude got his nails painted. The dude for Houston. Anyway, I digress. I talk about that shit some other time. But I'm gonna do a live about that to kind of get him to understand this shit, because I'm tired of you stupid motherfuckers trying to make this shit about race. You emotional ass clowns trying to make this shit about race, and I don't look at it as a race. Like I said, you know, I looked at the situation because I've been in that situation, and I had to give him his props because that was some hero shit. He stepped up and he tried to isolate the threat. That's as mostly with us come to us military guys. That's what we was, you know, going to boot camp. That's what we was kind of taught, you know. So I mean, instantly, I think he finna get booted. So that's what we're told. So thank God when they was fucking with me, I didn't hurt not one. One of them, I talked about this story a lot because I was asleep. I gone. I was tired. I had my headphones on, and this motherfucker came and grabbed me like this. Like I'm head against the window on the L. I'm knocked out. I'm asleep. I'm tired. It's one of those coming back home incidents. I was tired as fuck. And I just, I don't know about snoring, what else. I had my headphones on and shit. And, I was alert because I've been having other issues prior with motherfuckers. I'm just chilling and people, I don't give them, they trying to square up with me. And I'm just like, man, you don't want that smoke, bro. Sometimes I'm not going to really speak on it. Sometimes I have certain things on me. But this time I really didn't, I didn't even have my hard hat on me. I just, because, about that time, once you start working long enough at a certain site, they set up lockers and other shit. What you call it? Like toolboxes. You can put your stuff up in there. You ain't got to always keep going back and forth. And I wasn't driving downtown. The park down there in that area, that shit was like $30 a goddamn day. I can, now I can imagine it's probably $40-something. I wasn't paying that. So I was just like, no, I just keep taking the L, the blue line, which I think people already should know about the blue line because that's where that fucking idiot came up and then just started shooting motherfuckers last year. I think I put that on my community tab. But anyway, it was years ago. It was like 6-7 years ago. He grabbed me and I responded. I got up. Luckily, I didn't have nothing on me. But I finna choke him. Like, it was just a reaction. It's my lunge forward towards him. Because I'm like, what the fuck? So he just had this look like, hey, I'm, kind of like, I'm sorry, but it still wouldn't matter because no telling. I could have had something on me. And you touching me like you don't know me. Why is you touching me? You said bruh. You don't do that. And some people probably ain't raised to know that, but it don't matter. I could have killed his ass. I'm just being real. I'm being honest. Because that's the thing. If I would have just lunged and started, I probably wouldn't let go. He could have been, oh my God, I would try to choke the fuck out of him. Because once your adrenaline start pumping like that, you're not really thinking about, the situation. You just like, man, what the fuck wrong with this motherfucker? And then once you probably got this person isolated on the ground, now you probably like, okay, let me let him go. Ain't no telling. Or say that I had a knife on me or something. Probably would have stabbed his ass. Instantly, quick. Why is you touching me? So that's why I was saying towards with him being the hero, because that took heart to do what he did, but clowns want to make this shit about color to make what point? What point are you making? I get it. I've been saying this racism. I'm in Chicago, the most racist city there is. Like, let's make this make sense. I've been saying this shit. So it's just like, man, come on, man. Don't the fuck about it, man. So if that dumbass come in. But I was like, all right, I'm going to address it. But I want to address a couple of other things. I'm going to do a live about that. But I just been noticing a lot of shit. Like when it comes to the Democrats and these, so-called conservatives, because these motherfuckers not conservatives, man. Conservatives mostly go off traditional values or was raised in the traditional household. A lot of these motherfuckers just riding the wave, oh, that's what's hot now. So now I'm a conservative, or they put, I'm a black conservative or some other dumb. I have yet to see a motherfucker call himself a white conservative, an Asian conservative, a Latin conservative. So it's only black motherfuckers doing that goofy ass shit. Hey, bruh, I know I'm conservative. I'm very traditional. I mean, hey, not my fault. I was raised 2-parent household. Mom, dad called the shots. That's what I saw. Guess what? My mother wasn't going against my dad. I didn't see it. Like, I rarely see them argue. I talked about this before. If they would argue, they would always go in the room. I shit you not. They would not argue in front of us. I'd rarely see my damn dad drink. My mother like, yeah, your dad's drink. Shout out sometimes, my butter, you butter, yeah. Cause see, that's what I'm saying. See how I stick to what I do? I don't switch up. I remember I was like, I never seen my dad drink. I never, ever, like seriously, I had never seen him. But she was like, yeah, he used to drink, but usually that's when y'all was asleep. If he was off, because my dad worked nights. So he usually would have him a beer. He drink Budweiser. I never knew that. Even when I became grown, I hung out with my father. I went out with my dad took me out to a couple of Hispanic joints when I was grown. I came back from the military, which I thought was weird. That's another thing. And I'm not trying to be long-winded. I think my dad was trying to tell me to get with Latin women back then. Seriously. I think my dad was saying, get with, because he would take me to these Latin spots and shit. I ain't know the man. He could dance salsa. He was good with that shit. The fuck the heck? Yo. I was like, Mom, my mom, like, she like, yeah, she was real. She like, he like Latin women. Like, she like, New York. He New York. So I was like, okay, what they got to do? She like, you been to New York. He took you to New York a whole lot of times, which he did. My dad, I've been to New York probably like 5 times. Most of the times I was a kid. So my older brother probably know more, than with me. I was young. So I wasn't paying attention to that shit. But yeah, my dad ain't hang around like with the black people in New York. He hung with the Latins. So I was like, so it was the same. Like when I was young, when he got an apartment building, a 2-flat, it was around Latins. It was around Mexicans. So But they broke into that motherfucker. That was the last time we ever seen him stay around some Mexicans in Chicago. I shit you not. That was the only time. But anyway. But it's things my father did that I saw that I knew as coming up, especially when I became a father, the way I supposed to move as a man. Now, people be like, like the stuttering, fat, goofy motherfucker. Yeah, I'm talking about you, you fat bitch. Because I remember when I came over there on your shit, you wouldn't let me up. You talking to that other sorry ass bitch that's married, but she on your shit. It's like 4, 5 in the morning. That's the most sorriest shit I ever seen in my life. But he tell her, yes, AJC Red. Child, let him up. You gotta ask a bride to let. And then that nigga go do some old goofy ass shit. He say, I accept cash app. Nah, he say super chat. You can super chat me. I was like, yo, no, nigga. That's what you doing now? You accept the collection to be able to come up on the panel? You stuttering bitch. I said no. Oh shit. That fucked my head up. So yeah. So I'm sorry, you guys. I can't see the damn the chat. It's not letting me see the chat. So I'm gonna go back and look. I don't know what's going on. Maybe because I'm on a laptop. This the IT shit right here. The big boy shit is in the other room. So, but yeah, so I'm tripping off that shit. So I'm like, wow. And damn, watching this game, they about to lose. Damn, Golden State. Shit. I had Golden State to win. I noticed there's a change, up in here. It's a lot of goofy shit that's going on, and that shit kind of made me mad, somewhat, kind of, a little bit, and a lot of people selling their souls, man, like selling their souls, like for views and for subscribers. Y'all know me. I'm always gonna be transparent. I'm gonna always be me. Like I said, red pill. It is what it is. Ain't no going back. You motherfuckers be talking about you a blowjob from on the blue pill. Man, get the fuck up out of here. Ain't no going back, man. Once you disconnect, you disconnect. Ain't no going back. Ain't no, you come out that rabbit hole, it's a wrap. So, but I think in a way, what I'm trying to say is be real about it. Be real about your intentions, man. A lot of you motherfuckers just selling out and shit, man. I think that shit goofy as hell, man. If you on here, you feel like you need white people to be able to boost your fucking your audience, man, your page or whatever, your numbers and shit, just say that shit. I don't really give a fuck because I say what I say. What I'm saying is factual with Chicago. I don't speak about other fucking cities and states. I talk about Chicago. Chicago is racist as fuck. But the one thing I always said, I'm okay with it. I'm all right with white motherfuckers being racist. They have every right to be. Because then I got every right to feel about your goofy ass. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Just know you bring that shit to me, you probably gonna get a reaction that you ain't gonna like. Other than that, feel free. I'm cool. You can be on your TikTok or whatever, Instagram, Facebook, niggas and all this. I don't like black people. Bravo. I'm cool with it. That don't bother me. It used to, but it don't do no more. I don't care. I really don't care now because I get older, man. You give a fuck. If motherfuckers ain't bringing that shit to me, I could care less. But one thing you never gonna see me doing, you motherfuckers sucking them white motherfuckers dicks and shit. Kind of like what the shit Kanye talking about, which is weird. Oh, what the fuck Kanye on. But anyway, I lost respect out of for Kanye. I'm gonna leave that alone. But yeah. So say that shit. Just man, to me personally, I see my numbers. I understand that, but I know the person that I am. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't have shit, and I ain't gotta be sucking no motherfucking shit. You know what I mean, or kissing no motherfucking ass. You know what I mean, to get these numbers. I refuse to do that shit. I know when people come over here with me, they know you going to get the fully truth when it come to me. 100%. I don't sugarcoat shit. And I've been doing this shit for years. Like I say, my father was the same. That's what I mean about being conservative. About if you being traditional, traditional really being just being transparent. It's like, hey, this is what I want. This is what I expect. But you're doing it for the best for the family, mostly for the kids. So that's what it comes down to. And I look back and I sit back and I think about my sons as they got older, which is crazy. Not they started, my kids were young. And now I look at them, both of them driving. They talking about my friends. I want to hang with my friends and all this. Like, what you mean, who was your friends? Type, and I can't get them to come over here. I want to like sit back and have dinner with them and my friends, and we finna go out type. And it's like, oh shit, man, these boys really grew up. But I look at the situation with them as that they're doing well. I think they could do better, but that's me. I'm dad. I expect them, to be at the top of their game. But it's also something I have to accept that they're grown. But that's as our hope as they will have a family, and be married and but I don't know. Gen Z's, I don't know, man. That's a whole nother video I'm gonna talk about. That Gen Z's got it bad. I ain't know these bras are fucked up. I seen the little debate that they be doing when they go to them colleges, man, and the shit them chicks be saying and shit. That's insane. The feminist shit is out of control now. But so I don't know. I just hope my sons do it right. I don't want them don't get no chick out pregnant out of web. Like, don't do it young. Finish the schooling, get the degree, get your money, get your house, get yourself situated. Make sure you get a woman that's a wife. So, but I don't know, man. It looks bad. But anyway, that's a further video I'll talk about. But I just don't like this fake shit that I'm starting to see a lot now here on YouTube. A lot of motherfuckers be lying about Chicago. These fake ass thumbnails, these fake ass titles and shit. Brandon Johnson's about to lay off people, which is not true. A lot of goofy shit, man. I noticed a lot of that shit goes on. That's not cool, man. That's not cool at all. And I'm just sitting there. I've been up here shaking my head for the longest. Goofy ass motherfuckers selling their souls, man, for what, man? I don't think too many people that's doing that shit getting rich. There's some people making a little decent amount of money on here. Man, come on, man. No, man, y'all wrong. And that's why I came on here because I'm gonna address that shit. I don't like that shit. Fuck Brandon Johnson. He's a fucking clown. But don't be lying and shit, man. Don't be lying. I be noticing a lot of motherfuckers be lying. Motherfuckers talking about Tiffany. Oh, yeah, Tiffany about to get arrested. FBI closing in. No, they ain't, because they arrested their police officer. What the fuck you think the police officer know really that's going to tell the FBI about her? You got to get the people that was signing the checks, which they got one, Keith Freeman. They got to get the other bride from the township. If they ain't got her, come on, man. Y'all just be just saying dumb shit to make videos every fucking day. That shit is goofy as hell to me, man. It's not cool. Y'all be lying and shit, man, just to make content. Y'all some sorry motherfuckers, man. So Nah, y'all see, I don't move that way. I make sure I get the facts, man. It got to be the facts. Ain't the facts, I really ain't speaking on it. So that's why I went with the Carmelo. All the facts ain't came out, and all these motherfuckers plastering and two fucking kids, two teens on they shit just for fucking views. Lying and shit, talking about the kid, I'm bought a Cadillac and a house. Just stupid shit. Anyway, I guess that was a decent convo I had with Jay and GMT and the other guy. Everybody else that came up about that shit. But at the end of the day, I felt like for the most part, that shit goofy as fuck. I don't think it should have been televised. I don't think these motherfuckers should have plastered that shit out there. The news people just as wrong as these content creators. But it's all, at the end of the day, it's about money. It's about money. And to be honest with you, it did really expose these white motherfuckers. But I've been knowing it. I stay in Chicago. I know these motherfuckers, they're racist. They're going to be racist. The fuck, ain't nothing you can do about that. But don't be all this bullshit. We're Americans bullshit. I don't want to hear that dumbass shit. Fuck up out of here, man. Till some shit like that happen, then y'all show y'all true colors, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I already know, man, because I see how they move. You go move in a neighborhood, you could be a fucking productive ass black family, you doing everything right. They're gonna have a problem with it here in Chicago. I promise you that. They're gonna have an issue with your ass. So, they probably gonna move. That's usually what they do. When blacks stop moving in they shit, they move away. So get the fuck up out of here. And I'm not talking about the liberals, just in general. Now, the white liberals here, they're crazy as fuck. Now, I was like one of the first that said that. I was saying this shit, period. They're crazy. They're dangerous. Wasn't nobody saying that shit before me. And nobody wasn't talking about politics towards the mayor, especially when I was going at what's her name? Beetlejuice. Lightfoot. Nobody wasn't saying shit. Everybody was calling this bitch they fucking auntie. This gay ass broad. But now I was going in on her ass hard. Oh, you don't like the rainbow people. And I'm like, man, get your ass up out of here. Y'all dumb ass keep voting in these dumb motherfuckers. And then you complain about it. But then it's just like, man, you know what? Fuck all this shit. It is what it is, because to be honest with you, and I'm going to finish off with this. I'm probably, I've been listening. Let me say this. I've been listening to the guys. A lot of the guys was like, hey, bro, you need to move, blah, blah, blah. Chicago ain't it, and all this. Agreed. Let me put that out there. I agree to a certain extent, though. I still got to fight because my family is still here. But have I been looking for jobs from, other places? Yes, I have. I'm not going to lie to you. Recently, I have. As I've been getting into the IT shit, not going to lie to you. I've been looking other places. I really ain't been too much filling out shit with Chicago, looking forward towards a certain thing with this city. Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I haven't. Because, to be honest with you, they ain't really hiring black men here in Chicago. And I'm going to talk about that too. We're going to dive into that. And I've been saying I was one of the first that say Chicago hates black men. They do. They hate black men. They hate black kids. That's a fact. So look at the numbers. Look at education, unemployment, homelessness. I keep violence. I keep going on and on and on. So, and I talked about that before, but I showed the numbers. That was last year. I guarantee you it's going to be worse. But yeah, I've been looking other places. So, we'll see how that go. But at the end of the day, I mean, this is still my city. I love Chicago. I always will be a Chicagoan. Chicago will always be first in my heart. This is facts. But I'm a military guy. I travel the world. Don't get it twisted now. I love some other places I've been. So, overseas, all of that. So I get it. I understood. But yeah, I just feel like I just can't give up like that. So it's always a fight, you know. Maybe it's a losing fight, losing battle. Well, it's a battle, man. It's not, the end of the war. So we'll see. Hopefully, more people are waking up. I don't think so, to be honest with you. But yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Unfortunately, like I said, I can't see the chats. I wish I could. I don't know what's going on. Let me see. Yeah, so I'll just keep saying I don't have access. So yeah, it's not even showing me the chats. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe just because I got the game. I'm on my laptop and I got the game. I'm doing this live, and also I got the game on the single laptop. So it's a lot going on, and I got another thing going on. So maybe that's what's going wrong. But I'm gonna go back and look. I'm gonna shout out to everybody who came up in here and said what's up. I do that later on when I go live. And damn, whoa, damn, Butler, that was a bad fall. Shit. That's what's good. Okay. Yeah, so Golden State lost. It's a good game. I like Houston, man. Houston got a decent team. And yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that for now. Yeah, I'm not gonna give up this fight, but like I say, I know it's gonna take money, and I gotta get my weight up. I gotta be making way over 6-figure, man, because to be able to really make some damage here, I'm gonna need lawyers, man. I'm gonna need lawyers. So just can't, even with the politicians, I'm gonna need lawyers. Just kind of got to start there first. Start to throw out some lawsuits and shit like that, because I'm gonna keep it real with you. They're like I say, I know this for a fact now. They're not hiring black men. They do the lowest tier, the most, effed up places to work. The bus CTA bus driver, the garbage man. I don't even think the garbage man ain't no more. Probably not that many blacks doing that anymore. It always be the board, the BS jobs, the high stress jobs. Let me say that, the high stress jobs, like the low key, laid back type shit. Nah, I know it's for a fact. Nope. CTA, when it comes to like the technical or the trades, no. It's always be a token. 1, 2, black guy. I've been seeing it. I've been seeing it firsthand. And I'm just sitting back, when it comes to you talking about corporation, higher up. Nope. But that's gonna come in another live again. So I'm going to talk about that because I went in before about this shit. I'm gonna go in even more about it. And I'm not even trying to wake up the NIGGAs on the streets, the Pookie and Ray. Let me say Pookie and Ray Rays and all that. I'm tired of doing this shit. Not fit to do it. I know they could be able to change or whatever. They see what's going on. They decide to keep doing that stupid shit that they doing. I mean, what the fuck? But yeah, I'm gonna talk about it though. And eventually, because people keep telling me, man, you gotta make a TikTok. But my TikTok ain't gonna be about this. My TikTok gonna be about on my other platform, my other YouTube channel, when I do the tech and the cars and shit like that. That's what my TikTok will be. So I probably post that here too. I need to throw out another video on my other one because it's been a long time. I got a lot of stuff that I don't put out. But let me say this for another thing. Another reason why I don't be putting out too much stuff because on my other computer, my Apple, I be having problems making thumbnails. So Do anybody got any recommendation of a software on Apple, not Windows, Apple's, a Mac? So I got a Mac Pro Mini. It's a lot. It's 64 gigs of RAM. I'm not in for the dive into all the specs. Motherfucker got some shit. But I need a software. I don't know if it's Photoshop. If I got to use that, put it in the comments. But it have to work with Apple. You know, I don't Windows. I'm not trying to do shit. The thumbnails on Windows, I have to transfer that shit over to my, my Apple. So give me something. If it's Photoshop, let me know. Because Apple shit, I bought couple of photo software to make thumbnails, and I be having problems. It's just, I have to do multiple things now, just to make a simple ass thumbnail. So give me that if y'all got any information, because I be trying to make my thumbnails quick, but my thumbnails got to be a representation of how, y'all know me, my mind, how I be feeling. Y'all see what I be doing. So I'm gonna replay this towards the end. I'm gonna look at it because I can't see the chat. I don't know if I'm able to see the chat. But if just leave it in the comments. Y'all got any? You gotta be for Apple. Give me some. I'll look up Photoshop. I heard a couple of people saying that, but they mostly was using Windows. I got both. But my Windows mostly now be work my IT shit. I usually use my laptop right here for my IT shit. So I got my big ass screen right here in front of me. Motherfucking huge. It's more of my IT stuff. And then in the other room, that's my little studio, my couch and shit. I could just lounge and chill, and I got my mic set up and shit. I'm gonna go get me another mic. I'll probably bring that mic up in here. And but like I say, mostly up in here is my IT. I do my IT work up in here. So but I will go live here and there when I feel like I got shit I gotta say. I'll come here on this laptop so I can do something quick, bam, bam, like I'm doing now, say what I got to say, and just get the fuck on off and go on about my business. But leave it in the comments about something that can help me make my thumbnails quicker. Because if I could do that, I definitely will go live more. It's quicker. Bam, bam. I could just go ahead because I like to have them thumbnails to represent how I'm feeling, what you probably will expect what I'm going to be saying in the live. Y'all know me. I don't be just making up shit like these other clowns be doing, to get views. My thumbnail really represent what I'm feeling and basically what I'm going to be talking about. All right, but I'm not going to keep going on being long-winded with this shit. I'm going to go chill on my balcony with my fucking beer. I probably one time give y'all live with me on the balcony chilling because it's getting nice out here and I'm still out here in these burbs, and for the most part it's kind of quiet still out here. As you see, still some knuckleheads and shit, but give y'all live from the balcony, me chilling. And I think I did that one time. I was showing y'all my view, beautiful view. So, but yeah, anyway, leave it at that. And yeah, till the next time, AJ, man, signing out. Anything else you feel you want to say, leave it in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hey, peace, man. Enjoy the rest of your hump day, the what's left of it. All right, y'all. Peace.